Hi, Haley. Welcome. Thanks for coming.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Have you ever been in to see a social worker before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so just before we start, I want to let you know that whatever is said between us is confidential.
Okay.
So that means that whatever you say, I'm going to keep to myself. However, there are some circumstances that I would have to break confidentiality, and that would be if you tell me anything that leads me to believe that you're at risk of harming yourself or somebody else,
Okay.
and if you reveal anything in regards to child abuse or neglect. Is that clear?
Yeah, should be good.
Okay, so you're good to start?
Yeah.
All right, and I also just want to let you know that today's session is going to be 10 minutes. So I do have an alarm set, so when it goes off, I don't want it to feel like it's interrupting you or anything, so feel free to wrap up. It's just to kind of keep us on track.
Okay, sounds good, yeah.
So what brought you in today?
I'm having a little bit of trouble deciding whether or not to move in with my boyfriend or not.
Okay, can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, for sure. So I was home last weekend from school, and I was at his house, and that's normal for our weekend, and just kind of in passing, he had mentioned, well, when you get back from school, like in December or in June, you'll just move in here, right? And I was like, I kind of just sloughed it off, like laughed a little bit, and I think he was pretty serious, and I just kind of, for the moment, just brushed it under the rug because I'm not really sure how I feel about that, and I don't know. I guess I'm here because I want to sort my feelings out before I have that conversation with him.
Okay, so you haven't brought it up again in conversation since that one time?
No, so we talked about it last weekend, and then now that's kind of what brought me here to see you, yeah.
All right, and have you talked about it with anybody else in your family or in your friend circle?
Well, I've talked to my sister about it, and she's a really good support, but also I'm not really sure if I want to talk to my parents about it. I know that they wouldn't be so open to it as I would like them to be. Just they're very Catholic.
Okay.
And I'd be shattering the glass ceiling, so to speak, if I were to move in with him before I was married or engaged even.
Okay.
So it would kind of be a touchy subject for them.
So you're a little bit worried about what their reaction might be?
Yeah, for sure. I don't want to disappoint them, and but I also want to do what's best for me and my relationship at the same time.
And do you think, do you think your parents, if you explained everything to them, would they be open to having a conversation about it?
Yeah, my parents are, like, I have a very good relationship with my parents. My mom especially, she is more liberal in a sense. My dad is kind of the more conservative one with things like that, and probably if I had a conversation with my mom, then she would talk to my dad for me. I could see that happening, but I don't know. I just think that might even just be another obstacle to also me just not wanting to have to deal with whether or not I want to move in with him even.
So you might be almost using that as a reason to not even go forward with having the conversation with your boyfriend.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
That's for sure fair.
Can you tell me a little bit about some of the reasons why you're hesitant to consider the move-in?
Yeah, so we've been together for like 9 or 10 months, and it's great. I'm really happiest I've ever been. But it just seems like, to think that I'd be home in December and moving in with him seems a little bit premature to me. Not that I don't think I'm ready. I don't think he's ready, but he doesn't know it yet. His house he's 2 years younger than me.
Okay.
And he still has like all his friends coming over on the weekend and staying out like in the garage till 2 a.m, and so I think he might not realize that we're at difference, like that would not be okay with me. So I don't know if like he knows that we're kind of at 2 different stages.
Okay.
I don't know if the age difference has something to do with it because he is 2 years younger than me, but so that's one reason why I don't think because I don't want to be the girlfriend that's like the nag is like, tell your friends to turn down the music. I'm sleeping. Because I would just rather be the fun girlfriend.
Okay.
So, anyway, so I don't want that to be the case. Like, I don't want to be a nag if I move in there and it's, still the house that it is. But, I also, like, I think as much as I was saying that my parents are kind of conservative in that way, I think I also kind of have an expectation that if I were to move in with a boyfriend or any man, that's like the person that I'm making a home with for the rest of my life type thing. And I don't know if I want to have that conversation yet, just dating for 10 months kind of thing. I'm not sure if we're there yet, but I don't want to move in with him if we're not there.
Okay, and it's kind of stuck because you want this commitment,
Mm-hmm.
but then again, you're maybe not ready to have that conversation with him.
So basically, I guess I'm at a point where I'm moving in with you if we are on the same page that this is like a life thing, because I'm not moving in with multiple boyfriends and being settled in a home that I consider my home, and then breaking up and then doing the same thing 2 years later. Like, the person that I move in with is the person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. That's kind of my whole view on if I were to move in with my significant other. Whereas I know he had a girlfriend before me, and she moved in like a year or two after they were dating, and that's just not who I am. So, like, I think his ideas of like what it means, it's something that's convenient, we're dating, you might as well move in because we're dating, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Whereas mine is more like, I will move in with you if we are committed to each other, to building this house and making it a home for us for the rest of our lives kind of thing. Whereas I don't even know how to like start that conversation, I think, with him. I think he would be open to it, but it's just a little bit awkward, and I also don't want to scare him because we've only been together 10 months, and I don't want to put pressure on him to like gotta marry me kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, it's just I feel like I'm stuck in between two hard places, so I don't really know what to do.
Okay. And how would you see this moving forward? Like, what do you feel is the next step that you need to make in order to kind of feel a bit more settled? Like, it seems like you're maybe...
Well, I think even in just talking to you, I for sure was using my parents as kind of a scapegoat for, I think I have those kind of same reservations that they do. So that's good to know that. And I guess it's probably not... It's like, if I don't move in with him, it's not that I don't have anywhere to live. Like, I would just move in with my parents during my placement type thing. But I think moving forward, I would say definitely need to... I think if he knew where I was coming from with the moving in thing, like how I understand it to be a really huge commitment, he may not even have asked me.
Okay.
He, I think he doesn't even know where I'm at with that, because we have never had that conversation, mm-hmm. and he's probably just assuming that I am where he is. But I think if he knew that I saw this as like a lifelong kind of commitment thing, that he probably might not have even suggested it.
Okay. Is there a reason you don't... that you don't believe that he has that same kind of like long-term view on marriage, like moving in and not becoming marriage? Like, is there a reason for that?
Probably just because he's had another girlfriend move in with him in the past, and I don't know, I don't want to be a girlfriend that moves in and moves out. I want to be the one that stays.
And have you lived with somebody in the past?
No, I have never. Just like out on my own, or right now I'm in between my parents' place and then this place in Aurelia.
So it's a totally new experience for you to move in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you said that maybe if your boyfriend even knew kind of the significance of moving in.
For me, yeah.
Yeah, that might change his views on it. Where is that thought coming from?
I think if he knew how much it meant to me, I don't think he would ever want to he would never want to make me uncomfortable in a situation and feel like I have to choose between, wanting to spend time with him in his home versus making it a long-term thing. I don't know. I think if he knew that, he would just be okay with me staying at my parents for 5-6 months longer, or till we get to a little bit further along in our relationship.
So you believe that he's going to be supportive kind of no matter what?
Oh yeah, okay. Absolutely.
That must be relief.
Oh yeah, he's amazing.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Are you maybe comfortable having a conversation with him?
For sure. I don't think there's anything I could not bring up with him. I definitely would have that conversation with him. I think I just need to have it.
Yeah, just kind of so that you can have a little peace of mind and maybe not have to stress about that
avoiding
the looming conversation that is going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in today. We are out of time, but I hope that you have a good conversation with your boyfriend, and if you want to come back in anytime, I'm more than happy to talk with you.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay?
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Oh my God, that's so awkward.